Hi vlog. It's Tuesday and I'm leaving for New Orleans in a couple of hours, and I think I'm completely packed. I just got back from teaching my only class that I teach on Tuesdays, and I'm exporting the week in my life vlog that is going to be up before this. It's going to take like another 30 minutes because it's really long. I wasn't expecting it to be this long, to be completely honest, but oh well. This is probably going to be a long one too, because this is going to be, you know, going from Tuesday to Sunday. And well, I leave, my flight leaves at 3:50. It's 11:30, but I do want to get to the airport with some extra time because, you know, since I'm injured, I need a little extra time to like request a wheelchair to get me through the airport. And I mean, checking my bag is usually pretty easy because I never go over the weight limit. I don't know how, honestly. Like when I was in college, I'd go over the weight limit all the freaking time, but now like I rarely do. And yeah, I mean, what I'm really up to right now before I leave is just exporting this video, or exporting the week in my life vlog, and then I'm hoping I can upload it to YouTube before I leave, but no promises because again, it's a huge file and I don't know how long it's gonna take to upload to YouTube. Because right now just exporting it to my hard drive is going to take like 30 minutes. So, I mean, if it takes that long for YouTube, that's fine, but usually it takes like an hour or two, and I don't think I'll have enough time for that. I also need to take care of some like teaching stuff before I go, so I can just like have that all taken care of and I don't need to really like think about it while I'm gone. And I always need to be getting back to emails because I'm really like getting responses now, which is awesome, and I need to start making things happen because the whole point of me going to this conference actually is to make connections with venues and other artists because I want to be performing more. And it's cool because I'm going to see a lot of friends that I've made over the years at these conferences, and some of these people I knew like through, you know, my music community in Minnesota. So I'm really excited. This is like one of my favorite trips of the year to take. I've been going to the Folk Alliance conference. The cats are yelling at each other. Y'all better not. Y'all better quit it because I'm not going over there. Y'all don't want me going over there. Anyways, so I've been going to the Folk Alliance like big conferences since 2017? Wait. 2018. I went in 2018, it was in Kansas City, which is where it usually is. And last year it was in Montreal, which was super exciting, but I was sick the whole time, which really sucked. And this year it's in New Orleans, which I'm super excited about because I've always wanted to go to New Orleans, and this gave me like the perfect opportunity. It's just, I'm so excited. And then next year it'll be back in Kansas City. And I think I'm gonna go. I usually go to, I mean, since I've been going to the big conference the longest, I feel like I should go back to Kansas City. And then I've gone to all of the regionals. There are 5 regions and I've been to every single one once except for Far West, which is my home region, and Farm, which is the Midwest. So, you know, like it makes sense for me to go to the Midwest one since I already have so many connections in the Midwest. I've gone to both of those twice. So I'll be going to those 2 for the 3rd time this year. And I'm not going to Surfa or Nerfa this year, which are the Southeast and Northeast, just because it's very expensive to travel so much, and I can't go to all of them this year. Far West is going to be easy for me because it's in San Jose, so it's like I literally like I don't have to pay for a plane ticket or anything. I can just drive there. I probably will stay in the hotel just because it's easier instead of like commuting back and forth, and especially since for me it would be like a 40 to hour-and-a-half long commute each way, so it's like I'm just gonna stay there and have my car parked in the lot and stuff like that. And I'll be going back to Farm this year, which is back in Grand Rapids, Michigan, which is super exciting. And I will be going back to Swerfa, which is the Southwest Regional, because I won a free registration at Far West at one of their raffles. So that was really cool. I was like, oh, I'm going back to Texas. Okay, cool. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, that's a little background on my history with Folk Alliance. I love the organization. I feel so like welcomed and accepted, and I really enjoy going to these conferences because I feel like a lot of these industry events tend to be very like sparkle and like divas, and Folk Alliance is nothing like that. I don't know if it's because like the other industry events I go to are like in LA, and LA is just known for being diva-y and very like, look at me. And I'm just like not into that. Like I like being the center of attention as an artist, but I don't like walk around expecting like people to kiss my feet. And that's kind of how LA is, at least like that's the feel I've gotten. So while I love going to industry events in LA, I don't socialize as much at those. I'm kind of just there for the panels and the workshops and the speakers and the performers, versus like at Folk Alliance, I like actually want to actively like talk to people. So yeah, I'm excited for, you know, leaving. My flight is going to, so first I'm going to leave San Francisco and stop in Phoenix. And from Phoenix, I will go to New Orleans. Oh, I'm looking at my map. So I know San Francisco to Phoenix is like 2 hours. Actually, I can check because I have my Southwest app and it like tells you how long your flight is. My flight's delayed! This would happen. Okay. My flight is delayed to 4:10 p.m. So it looks like I actually have a little more time to get ready. That's nice. If y'all don't stop. These cats. So it looks like my flight leaves at 4:10 Pacific time, and then I arrive in Phoenix at 7:10 Mountain time. So that is a 2-hour flight, not a 3-hour flight. And then I leave Phoenix at 8:40 p.m. Mountain time, and then arrive at 12:25 a.m. Central time. So that means my flight is gonna be what, 3-ish hours? Okay, that's not terrible. That's so annoying that my flight was delayed. Okay, I'm not gonna talk to this camera much longer because, as you're gonna see with the Week in My Life vlog, the first clip was ridiculously long and I don't want to do that again. So I will talk to you probably at the airport. I'm not super comfortable just like outwardly vlogging yet, and especially because like at the airport I have to like be in a wheelchair, and it's just like I feel that it would just be very awkward to be like with the camera like while I'm in a wheelchair, like because like on top of that I'll have my guitar with me, I'm gonna have one of my crutches with me, and it's just like it's gonna be too much. But I probably will vlog, like I don't know if I'll be like sitting at the gate or whatever, but you know, I'll talk to you in a couple of hours probably.
On behalf of Southwest Airlines and this flight crew, welcome to New Orleans. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened, your seat backs and tray tables in the full upright lock position, and your carry-on items stowed.
I made it to New Orleans. I'm gonna lock up my door real quick because I was taught from a young age to always barricade myself in my room just in case. You know, thanks Mom. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, it's like 2 in the morning. Well, it's midnight in my internal clock, but I'm also exhausted, so like it does feel like 2 in the morning. And I also like don't want to be jet lagged for this trip because last year in Montreal I got super jet lagged and it sucked. How do these lights work? Let's see. There we go. Okay. So I have 2 queen beds, which is great. I don't know why I requested a single king bed. I like to have 2 beds to dump my stuff on. Where do I wanna?
I didn't catch that.
Siri, I wasn't talking to you. Let's see. I'm just like taking this all in. I'm also so tired, and there's also a Starbucks in this hotel and I'm not ready. Oh, is this like the, what is this? Oh my god. Oh. I have a view of the city
gonna cry. Okay, I'm getting emotional about this because when I was in college, the dorms like overlooked the Mississippi River in Minnesota, which is where the Mississippi River starts. And here in Louisiana is where the Mississippi River ends. So it's, I don't know how to explain, like it's such a, I can't explain the feeling of like, this is the end. And I was at the beginning. Oh, I don't know. It's too much for my brain to handle. It's who I am. Oh, this is so pretty. I don't know if you can really see anything because it's so dark, but like I don't know if I can point, but like that right there is like the Mississippi River. And then here we've got like a bunch of buildings. Like we've got the DoubleTree, we've got a Hilton, we've got a Lowe's. Oh my goodness. I thought they were like on the West Coast. Okay, we've got a Lowe's, we've got a Wyndham, that, whatever this tall building is, I don't know what it is, it doesn't have a sign. Wow, this is so cool. And like that building down there that has like, it has an American flag like on it, I think that's like a government building. It's so pretty. I need to go to bed. Words are hard. But I'm so happy to be here. Ooh, I gotta close these. I think I did that wrong. Ooh, close, there we go. I am so happy to be here. Oh, they have a recycling bin and a trash can. Okay, some hotels in California can't even get that together. Ooh, I have a TV. Not that I'm gonna use it or anything because I'm gonna be doing folk stuff. I'm so happy. Oh, it's 67 degrees in this room. Perfect. Oh, and here we can. Hi, this is what I look like after an afternoon and evening of travel. I can't believe I don't look like a complete mess right now because I kind of feel like one. I'm so tired. Oh, my necklace is hiding. All right, well, I'm gonna go to sleep because even though, okay, so tomorrow all I have to do is registration, and then there's like a reception, like, is it a dinner? I can't remember if it's a reception dinner. I'm pretty sure there's also the folk awards tomorrow, and I want to go to those because I've missed them twice so far because the first year I was tired and jet lagged, so I didn't go, and last year I was sick, so I missed like basically everything. I have hiccups now. Oh, is this a closet? Oh, it has a freaking safe. That's exciting. This is great. Ooh, perfect. Not like I'm gonna use the safe because I don't really have anything that valuable to put in there, to be completely honest. Let's look at the bathroom. Cute. Ooh, very cool looking painting. And this is a lovely shower, and it has a handrail so that when I step in the shower I don't fall and break the rest of my body because just injured person things. And yep, I can hang my pajamas there. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed and I will talk to you probably not in the morning. I'm probably going to sleep until like noon if we're being honest. And then I'm gonna go to registration and pick up my badge and my tote bag and everything I'm gonna need for the rest of the conference. But I'll talk to you then. I am so excited to be in New Orleans. Wow, like I've wanted to visit for years. And also because like Hunter Hayes is one of my favorite artists of all time, and he is from a town called Breaux Bridge, which is it's near Lafayette, which is east of here. Like New Orleans is very much like western Louisiana, or wait, I'm wrong, no. Lafayette is western Louisiana and New Orleans is very much eastern Louisiana. Wow, I need to go to bed. But like ever since like I listened to him, I was like, you know what, I need to go to Louisiana and like experience all this music that like he was exposed to as a kid, and like and now I'm here and I'm listening to it. There was someone on the plane who took out his melodica and started playing When the Saints Go Marching In right as we were about to take off, and I almost started crying because I was just like,
I love it here, and we're still in Phoenix. So, okay, now I'm gonna go to bed because, like, look, I'm like blushing. I'm so happy. I'll talk to you soon. Hello vlog. It's like 4 p.m. Yep. And I was gonna go to the annual meeting, but I'm tired. And I, you know, just finished like unpacking my stuff. I put it all into the drawers over here. And I have my clothes set out because I am gonna shower and get ready for the rest of the afternoon, but I still need to put like all my toiletries and medications and stuff away. It's not too much though, and I am so happy that my toner didn't spill everywhere because I was really worried that would happen. And I've got this too. This is a towel I use for my hair because like putting a regular towel to dry my hair like messes it up. So this is a special towel I use and I bring it with me whenever I travel. The only thing I didn't bring with me was a shower cap, and this hotel didn't come with one. So I'm going to have to figure that out. And then I've got, oh, I have some extra stuff over here. This attaches to the tripod for my phone in case I want to record with my phone. My camera battery charger, and I brought a mini lint roller with me because you never know if you're gonna need that. And then in here I have my CDs and business cards, so I'm gonna have to take these out and bring them with me at some point. Yeah, see, look, it's me. I only brought 20 CDs because I rarely hand them out as is. Oh, I got my water bottle that I need to fill up because I will be drinking a lot of water while I'm here. I also forgot my humidifier and feel so stupid about that. Oh, I ate all my tortilla chips, so I'll just toss these in there. Oh, and the view outside because now it's afternoon and you can like actually see. So let's open this up. Oh, this is so pretty. So here's the Mississippi. It's so wide here too. Like I wasn't expecting that. But I mean, I guess it makes sense because it empties out into the Gulf of Mexico. Well, there's a little ship coming by. Little ship, it's huge. Here's, I don't know what this, I think this is Canal Street. This is probably Canal Street. Where's the river? Exciting buildings that we saw last night, but now it's daytime so we can actually like see them. And yeah. I am going to start getting ready because, again, it's 4 p.m. and I need to, you know, get ready for tonight because it's going to be a long night. I perform, I think at 11:30, and then I have friends I'm going to see who perform at like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., so I have to be ready for that. I also have a friend performing at an official showcase at like 9:45, I think, or 9. I mean, I have everything on my phone. Also, update on the vlog, or not the vlog, the week in my life video. Well, it kind of was a vlog. So I don't have internet here, and it's $16.95 a day to get internet, and I'm not going to pay that because that's ridiculous. I currently have this on my phone hotspot, and it's been 30 minutes. And it's 1% uploaded. So I don't think it's gonna be up today like I said it would be. I think what I'm gonna do instead is once I leave, I'm gonna pause this and then I'm going to have this upload overnight. And even then, I don't know if it's gonna upload completely. So I'm really hoping it doesn't come to this, but what I may have to do is wait and upload this on Sunday when I get home. I really don't want to do that though, because then like this vlog would, or this video would be like a week late, and I really don't want to do that. But at the same time, you know, it's not going, and also it doesn't cost me any money to use my hotspot on my phone because I have unlimited data, so like it doesn't matter. But I'm definitely concerned that this is, oh, my hair is a mess. I am definitely concerned that it is taking so long. I mean, another thing I may end up doing is just paying for internet like today. But $16.95 for internet, that's ridiculous. Like if I were in like LA or like even Michigan, like this would be free. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'm gonna start getting ready and I will talk to you and vlog a little later. Okay, update, I bit the bullet and decided to pay $16.95 to upload this video, so I hope y'all watch it so I can make the money back. I'm kidding. It's now at 6% uploaded, and like literally a minute ago was still at 1, so oh look at, oh my gosh, oh look at that. Also free promo for Noah, love you bud. All right, gonna keep getting ready. All right y'all, I'm back from just registration because the line was so long. It wrapped around like the entire second floor basically. So I was in line for like 40 minutes, but I finally got my badge. This is what it looks like. And I got my wristband, which is it's the light blue one with this little thingy sticking out. So it's like right on top of my Kansas City and Montreal wristbands. So now I have 3 as like my little collection, and I met some really awesome people in line, and it turns out one of them we're going to be doing a showcase together tonight, so funny how that works. And yeah, I was gonna go to the Folk Music Awards. They're in like 10 minutes, but the thing is I haven't eaten yet. Starbucks is closed. I need to put, hold on, I need to put the camera down to explain this. Starbucks is only open from 5:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. No, no, because everyone at this conference, we need caffeine to survive. Here's the thing, for us, like our day starts at like 10 a.m. and it ends at like 3 a.m. the next day. So the fact that like you can only get coffee until like 5 p.m., which is basically like when the second part of the day gets started for us, like not having access to caffeine, like I might actually just walk down the street a couple of blocks to go to another Starbucks, because like I don't know how I'm gonna function without caffeine. The other thing is I haven't had dinner yet, and it's only like 6 p.m. which is fine, but I should eat. And then I looked, and like the bar that's on the main floor is like completely full. Like people are completely, like it's booked. Everyone is in there. I'm looking to see, like, is this a menu? No, I might just order room service. I don't like ordering room service because it's expensive, but your girl's hungry and I have a lot of stuff to do tonight. What's in here? A Bible and the Book of Mormon. Okay, that's not room service. Let's see. Ooh, best bars in New Orleans. That's awesome, but also not gonna help me because I don't need to be drunk right now. Even though the majority of people are gonna be drunk this entire conference, let me tell you. Ooh, this looks cool. Okay, no. What the heck? Would it be in here? Okay, I'm gonna figure out like where the menu is so I can order room service, because I need food. I found the room service menu, so let's turn the TV on and figure this out. Okay, so it's a little while later, and I ended up ordering room service, and I was just gonna head down to the front desk to go pick it up, but like they brought it to me, even though like I said like I'd go downstairs. I don't know, but I thought that was very nice and thoughtful because I didn't have to brave the elevators again, because the elevators right now are a hot mess with the conference going on. So let's see. So I ordered a baby kale salad and a seafood gumbo bowl because I don't know, like, okay, I love seafood, but like Cajun food is so good, even though it's really spicy, and I'm not, like, I like spicy food, but I don't like eat spicy food all the time, but I freaking love it, and I'm really excited to like eat it. All right, I'm gonna open it up. Okay. Oh, I need to scoot like even farther back. Okay, I decided to come to my desk because I don't want to get food all over. I mean, I have 2 beds, but I still don't want to get food all over the bed because, you know. The smell, guys. The smell is so good. Okay, so here's the gumbo. And oh, these are like perfect portions too. Because like usually when I order room service, they're like these huge plates and I can never finish them, and then they get cold and it just sucks. I also got a lot of Tabasco sauce. Like, this is a lot. I might just take it home because like I don't use Tabasco sauce. Okay, so we're gonna try the gumbo first because it's nice and warm. Let's see here. I'm so excited. This is gonna be like a mukbang, like a Folk Alliance mukbang. Like maybe, ooh, you can like see the steam. Okay. I'm drooling. I'm drooling. All right, well, we see the shrimp. Because I'm in Louisiana having Cajun food. Like, what is my life? I did not, like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I did not see myself here. Oh my God. Okay. I need to get this in my mouth like right. Okay. Ooh, crawfish. All right. Let's try this. I don't like burn my mouth. This is so good. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Okay, we can get like a big piece of shrimp here. Oh, this is really good. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm not always gonna have room service while I'm here, by the way, because that's what I did the first time I came to Folk Alliance and Far West and Farm, and I spent like $100 the entire time. And it's like, I can't be spending money on friggin' room service when I am in a city that has plenty of restaurants. And also, like, when I was in, well, actually, no, because at the other conferences, like, the hotel was really the only thing that was there. Like, you weren't really near any restaurants. While, like, here, we're in downtown New Orleans, like, literally blocks from the French Quarter, like, from Bourbon Street. Okay, my SD card apparently is full, which is ridiculous because this has a lot of memory. So I'm gonna have to go back and delete some clips so I can keep vlogging for Folk Alliance. Oh my goodness. But as I was saying, so like we're in downtown New Orleans within like walking distance of like so many restaurants, so many places. So I really have no excuse to like sit in my room and get room service all the time when like I can just walk like a few blocks and go to like a really good restaurant. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna stop recording because I don't want to like take up all the memory before like, you know, like I even start going to showcases and stuff, which my friend is gonna play at 9:10. It's 7:03, so I have a couple of hours to just like eat and chill, and I'm probably gonna go and like download clips of like from this card. I'm gonna just like get them on the hard drive, get them off so that I can have room in the SD card to keep recording. Okay, y'all, I am heading out right now to go see my friend Mary Bragg do her official showcase, which is so awesome. I'm so happy for her that she's an official showcaser this year. So I'm heading down right now, and I'm taking my coffee with me because my room does have a coffee maker and it is Starbucks. So I made myself just some like, it's the regular Pike's Place brew, like medium brew. Like it's not like what I usually I like to drink light roasts, but I did what I could with what I was provided with. So I just need caffeine to get through the rest of this night, let's be real. So I'm gonna head over right now because the elevators are probably gonna be crap because like I was waiting for like 10 minutes for one when I was heading down to go, you know, get my registration. So I'm gonna head over, go see Mary perform, and then afterwards I'm probably just gonna head back to my room and do some emails and stuff because I'm gonna have some downtime before my showcase at 11:30. So I will talk to you soon. I guess you never can tell. Sorry, I thought you were somebody. Spot Was it all gone? I knew you, but did I know you? I should never have felt what I felt. Forgive me, I thought you were somebody else. Many excuses, but the truth is like you're scared. You don't have to share. There's room in all of the blood that's out there. I'm flipping your wings. I'm taking a piece of the sky. I'm done apologizing for wanting to fly. I might never be good enough for your love, for your love. I might not ever be good enough. I spend my days like a damn fool as the clock runs down on my time with you. Won't be long before you reach for another. I fall down, you help me up. Oh, I try to never let you see me cry. Someone will love you more than I. Someone who's better at sacrifice. Some peace will come. More love and wine. Bye bye, baby. Come to the end sometimes. It's too much at stake. Will our hearts break? So it's time to say goodbye now. Hey guys, it is 2:39 in the morning and I just got back from watching a bunch of showcases after playing my own. So like the clips you just saw before were all my friends playing. I'll leave their info below because they deserve, you know, all the love and for you guys to like follow them and listen to their music and all of that. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm so tired. The last showcase I was at, they had M&Ms like in these little cups, so I took one because I'm kind of hungry, even though like the seafood gumbo and kale salad were pretty filling. Oh, and my hair, like my head itches. Oh, so I'm gonna have to wash my hair in the morning. Bleh. In the morning. It's already morning. But yeah, this is how Folk Alliance goes. So it's day one and it's the end of day one. We're heading into day two now. And well, it's gonna be an interesting day. I'm not exactly sure about everything I'm doing. Let's see. I've got a schedule because we have an app with all the info. So let's see here. So there's gonna be, I'm gonna go to a cultural equity summit in the morning at 10. Then I'm gonna go to one of the, what is this? One of the community tracks. So that's really cool. Then I may go to like a affinity group. It's kind of like a support group, but not really. And it's like specifically for women. So that's cool. And then the keynote at 3, and then there's a reception at 4, and then I'm gonna go see someone do an official showcase at 5:20. Then I perform at 10:50,
I have another friend performing at 11:30, and then I'm gonna try to catch like a few songs by another friend before I play again at 12:30, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So, and for my last showcase, I'm gonna be singing one of my songs that's both in English and Spanish, and I need to practice, not the words actually. Interestingly enough, I remember the words, it's the chords I'm forgetting, even though it's funny because there's literally like 6 chords in the entire song, and for some reason I just cannot get it right, even though this song came out like last year and I wrote this song like 2 years ago. 3? No, 4 years ago. So I need to get on that. Let's see. And then the other thing is, a friend of mine and I have a lot of friends here, okay? We were gonna go talk to the regional organizers for Far West, which is my home region. And well, my friend is not from the West Coast, she's like East Coast and Texas, but we're like thinking of doing something together for Far West, and so we need to talk to the organizers about that, and we need to find a time to talk to them at the exhibit hall, which is open from 11 to 3, I think. I need to go to sleep, I'm tired. So, yep, day 1 of Folk Alliance. It's only the beginning. And everyone I've talked to so far is like, oh, caffeine. So, gonna get up a little earlier to wash my hair, because again, I don't know why my head's itching, but it's itching, and it usually does that when my scalp starts getting dry and I need to just wash my hair. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And go to Starbucks because they're only open from 5:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and I need to get caffeine, and I'm probably gonna have to get caffeine twice. What I may do is do a warm drink early in the morning and then get an iced drink in the afternoon, so that like I don't get as upset when it gets cold, because it's already cold. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep now. So it's 1 p.m. I was supposed to get up at 8 a.m. to shower and get ready for the day. But I couldn't fall asleep till 7 a.m. So instead of getting up at 8, I fell asleep at 8 and I just woke up, and I'm gonna go shower now. I missed like the entire morning. But I'm gonna go see the keynote, because we have a keynote, I think it's the speaker or performance, I don't know, but we have like one keynote thing happening at 3, and then at 4 there's a reception. I don't know if I'll stay the whole time though, because like being on my feet for a long time is not great for me. And then at 5:20 I'm gonna go see someone do an official showcase, and then I'm free until my showcase at 10:50. And then I'm seeing like 2 more of my friends do showcases in between, and then I have another showcase at 12:30, I think, until 12:50 or 1, and then I'm going back to sleep. So I know I messed up by having coffee at like 8 or 9 p.m. last night. That messed me up. That terrible idea. It kept me awake for like the entire night, but then I got back to my room at like 3 a.m., decided to try to fall asleep at 4, and could not at all. Like I was tossing and turning and it was bad. So, but this is common at Folk Alliance. Like no one gets any sleep, but I also kind of need sleep to function. Oh, also, wow, look at my hair. Oh, that's nasty. We are definitely washing that. Oops. All right, I'm gonna get ready, and don't know if I can film any of the keynote, but I'll definitely film part of the showcases again, so talk to you in a bit. All right, an hour later, I'm dressed. I've got most of my makeup on. I'll put on like a darker lipstick tonight for when I wear my dress, but I try not to put on, you know, anything but nude lipsticks if I know I'm gonna be eating beforehand, because, you know, when dark lipstick or like any sort of bright color gets messed up, it doesn't look good when you try to fix it. So I'm gonna avoid that. It is 2:14, so I'm gonna go to Starbucks, probably get myself a tea, because we learned the hard way that having coffee in the afternoon or evening is a terrible idea. And then I guess I'll head to the keynote interview because that's what's coming up. And I'll see if I can get footage of that, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to, so we'll see. It is 1:53 in the morning. The last few clips you just saw were some showcases I was seeing at like 1-ish. And right as this last clip you just saw finished, I went back. I was going up the stairs actually because I was on the 10th floor and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna take the stairs up to my floor because no point in getting on the elevator. And as I'm at my floor, like I get to the 14th floor, the fire alarm went off. The fire alarm went off. So I had my guitar on my back, I had my phone, I had my bag that had my CDs, my songwriting notebook, business cards, a lipstick, a pen, and my room key, and like some program book stuff. And that's all I had on me. Like, we had to evacuate the building, and I'm just sitting there like, well,
doesn't sound like anything's really happening because no one's screaming or anything. But if there is, at least I managed to save my instrument and my phone. Like, that's all I really need, right? Oh wow, I would have lost my wallet. That would have sucked trying to get home without a wallet. But anyways, no one knows what the heck happened. And interestingly enough, everyone was very calm throughout this whole thing. I think it's because none of us really took it seriously. Like, we were just like, what the heck is going on? Like, we don't smell smoke, no one's screaming, no one's yelling, like there's no sense of panic. So we were all just kind of like, okay, well, the alarm is telling us to evacuate, and like staff members of the hotel are telling us to evacuate. So we just started going down. I had to walk down 13 flights of steps. 13 because, keep in mind, between 12th and 14th there's no 13th floor, so instead of 14 floors, 13 floors. My ankle is gonna be so mad when I wake up tomorrow. I'm probably gonna have to go to the front desk and ask them for an ice pack or something, because I'm gonna be in pain. Like, I just walked down 13 flights of steps, and walking down 13 flights of steps isn't as bad as going up. And then when we all got to the bottom floor, they were like, oh yeah, you know, like everything's resolved, and we're like, what? And then we tried to take the elevators back up, and the elevators were out of order, so we had to wait in the lobby for like 20 minutes for the elevators to start working again. Well, I had a really nice conversation with a fellow folkie, so that was good. But it's now like 2 a.m. and I'm wide awake. Well, I'm like feeling myself starting to crash, but I'm definitely like more awake now because of like this whole like, do I have to go stand outside on the streets of downtown New Orleans because like this hotel is burning down or something? Like, what's happening? So yeah, that was tonight. I had two showcases. I had two showcases earlier though, and they both went really well. I haven't gotten any footage of myself performing yet. I'll try tomorrow. Like, I'll try for the Friday or the Saturday night showcases, because I have 2 more showcases on Friday. Well, today now. And then I have one on Saturday, and it's an in the round, and someone that I wanted to see perform is performing with me. So what I might do is just like set up the camera and like have it record us. So we'll see what happens, but I would like to get some footage of me performing. I did earlier today record a couple of clips of me performing right in front of those doors, or not doors because like window cover, blinds, those. I got a couple of songs, so I recorded Blow Me Away and You Didn't Have To, and I'm going to upload those to YouTube, but separately. Like, they're not going to be part of this Folk Lines vlog. But I would like to get like maybe some like private showcase footage of me, because that would be fun. Okay, oh, I have to take my makeup off, and my lipstick actually looks good. Like, maybe up here it's like moved a little bit because I was drinking water, but oh, and I'm almost out of water too. I need to check if, how do I get water? Because I have a water bottle in here, but it's $3 and I don't want to spend $3 on water. So maybe I'll get some ice and hope it thaws. We'll see. Okay, well, once again, I've been talking to the camera for too long, so good night. I will see you in the morning, and I actually do have stuff to do in the morning. We have our regional breakfasts tomorrow, and while I should be going to 3, I should be going to Swerfa Farm and Far West. I'm only going to Far West because it's my home region, and they actually, because I live so close to where we're having Far West this year, like they want me to help with volunteering, which I'm like more than happy to do. Really excited because like we're bringing it to San Jose and I'm pumped. So I will be at the Far West regional breakfast and meeting tomorrow morning, and then I think, I don't know what I'm doing. Let me check my phone. Okay, so we have the regional breakfast, regional meeting. Then we have, I'll be going to an affinity group for mental health, which is going to be really interesting. Then I have a looping 101 class, which is great because I've always wanted to learn how to use a looping pedal, a loop pedal.
Then the exhibit hall will be open, and hopefully I'll have time to squeeze in there. Then there's the keynote address. Then there's another affinity group for disability and chronic illness, which I would also really like to attend. Then I'm seeing an official showcase. Then I will try to see someone perform. Then I have a showcase at midnight. Then another friend of mine is performing. Then another person I want to see is performing, and I'm right after her, so it's perfect timing. And then I will be performing from 2:30 to 3 tomorrow. I'm gonna be so dead. Okay. And then we're at Sunday. Or wait, Saturday. It's Friday now. So tomorrow's program, or today's okay. I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm just going to bed now. It's fine. I will see you in the morning. Don't know if I'll vlog any of the regional breakfast, probably not, or the meeting, probably not. If anything, I'll just check in and talk about what we did, so yeah. I also forgot to add that one of the clips that it wasn't in a hotel room, obviously, it wasn't a private showcase. I went with a friend and 2 new friends I made to the French Quarter district of New Orleans, and we just walked around for a bit. We had dinner at a really cute seafood cafe, and then we went to a seafood restaurant, and then we went to a cute little cafe, and we got dessert, and we saw this girl performing, and she was absolutely amazing. So that clip was of her performing, and then after she was done, we headed back to the hotel, and then I had a showcase, and the night started, and then the fire alarm incident happened. So can't wait to hear about what actually caused it, because at the moment no one knows what happened. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, we get emails in the morning from the organizers, so we're probably gonna get an email in the morning being like, hey guys, sorry about that. So all right, now I'm going to bed. Hello everyone, it is Friday. What day is it? It is Friday. And today was a long day. I did not vlog anything. It was very jam-packed, lots of things going on. And let's see, what did I do today? So I went to sleep around 4 a.m. Because of the fire alarm and all of that. And then I woke up around 8 and went to the regional breakfast, which I was actually really disappointed because it started at 8:30 and went until 9. I got there at about 8:45 and there was nothing. There was nothing left. The only things left had meat in them. So I was like, okay, well, I can't eat this because I don't eat ham. And that's a big breakfast thing, but it's I don't eat ham. I can't eat this. And they said there were vegetarian options, but they were all gone. So I waited with a few people because they were like, yeah, they said they're bringing more out. I was like, okay. And they bring out these little sandwiches that really didn't look that filling, and it was basically an English muffin with scrambled eggs in it, and I was like, okay, I'll take it. And then after I grabbed it, with my hands, I saw it had little pieces of ham, and I'm like, that's not good because I can't eat this. So I tried to just eat the English muffin, and it was so dry. It's I could barely chew it. It was not good. So I ended up going to Starbucks and getting a pink drink and a blueberry scone. So that was my breakfast. Then we had a regional meeting. I went to Far West because it's my home region, even though I've been to all of them since I live in California and I mostly perform in California. I'm with Far West. And that was great. It was a very eventful meeting, honestly. I feel like we talked about a lot of things for the upcoming conference in October, which is going to be in San Jose, and I'm so excited because I don't have to fly there this year. I can literally drive I can literally drive 40 minutes and be there, and I'm so happy. And they do want people helping out with the planning and everything, and since I live in the Bay Area, I was like, hey, I'm more than willing to do some stuff. So it looks like I'll be speaking with people regarding venues in the area. I'm also going to be on a youth board because they want like more young musicians, and since I'm still considered fairly young in the folk community, I'll be, you know, trying to get like more young folkies to come, so that's gonna be really exciting. And yeah, I'm pretty pumped. It was a pretty good meeting. After that, I headed to the affinity group for mental health, and it was pretty small, but it was a very nice discussion. You know, like my eyes were really opened, and I felt safe like sharing my story. And yeah, it was a really good meeting. I don't want to talk about it too much because, you know, like I do want to keep that element of privacy, but I did meet some very kind people, and you know, learned a good amount in that like 45 minutes we had together. After that, where did I go? So after the affinity group, I went to a class that I signed up for, and it was for looping, because I've always wanted to learn how to use a loop pedal, and I've, you know, never had the chance, or like I've been too scared to ask, or, you know, things like that. So the guy who taught the class was super cool, super nice guy, so entertaining, awesome. I loved him. And he has an official showcase tomorrow, so I'm going to be going to that so I can like see what he does, because, you know, like he kind of showed us, but it's going to be really cool to like actually see him like using the loop pedals he was telling us about in his own music. So I learned a lot there. Then I went to the keynote address, which was very interesting, very cool. It's always awesome. Like they always pick great people for the keynote address. And then I went to an affinity group for disability and chronic illness, and this one was very small. Like at one point it was just going to be like me and the moderator, but we did have some people show up, and a big discussion was about making venues more accessible for people with disabilities, and also not just like for the artists but also for the audience, because, you know, it's when you have an invisible disability, like basically like if you're not in a wheelchair or use a cane or like look disabled, people are less likely to like offer to help you out. So like an example that I've had that's like a positive example is my mom and I went to see Noah Kahan and James Bay at the Fox Theater in Oakland, which is one of my favorite venues. Love that venue. And I took a crutch with me because I bought tickets that would put me like in the very front, but it was standing only. And so I was like, you know, like with my ankle the way it is, there is no way I can stand for like 2 to 3 hours without some sort of help. So I brought my crutch with me. And then my mom and I were waiting to come inside, and one of the staff of the venue saw me and was like, hey, you know, like what kind of ticket do you have? And I showed them, like, oh, it's like a general admission floor ticket. And they're like, well, you know, if you want to sit in the accessible seating, you're absolutely welcome to. And I was like, wait, I'm allowed to? What? So that was really nice. And they told my mom, you know, you can sit with her, you know, so I wouldn't be alone. So we sat there, and there was a lady there who was also pregnant, and she was able to sit in the accessible seating too, which was really nice because she was really pregnant. Like I want to say like 7 or 8 months pregnant, and you don't want to be on your feet for like 2 hours because like your feet are swollen. I'm not speaking from personal experience. I don't have kids, but for my friends who have had kids, like I know that late in your pregnancy, like everything hurts. And I thought it was very considerate of the venue to like include, you know, like someone who's pregnant in the accessible seating. And, you know, like there were people who were in wheelchairs who were sitting in the accessible seating. There were people with canes, crutches, walkers. It was very nice how the venue treated us. And honestly, like I need to write a review about that, because like on Yelp, because that was just amazing. And then I went to see someone else perform in San Francisco, and I can't remember the venue at all, but the accessible seating was crap. Like you had a pole blocking your view basically, and it's like I did not want to sit there. So, and I didn't bring my crutch that time, so I literally just like stood for 2 hours and was in severe pain, and it sucked. But I wasn't about to sit in crappy seating, but it was still, you know, not okay. So that was one thing we talked about in the affinity group, and also like owning the fact that you have a disability, and like, you know, asking for help, telling venues like what your needs are. That's really important. I actually haven't had to deal with that too much when I perform, because even though like I am disabled at the moment, I don't require as much assistance. Like I can still get up on stages just fine as long as it's like a few steps. I can usually set up my gear myself, but most venues like have their own sound system, so you know, I just show up with my guitar and they plug me in. But it was really nice to know that I can own my disability and ask for assistance when I need it, because I am entitled to that assistance. So it was very much like me like understanding that I can ask for help if I need it, because I'm really bad at asking for help. And you know, it was good to know that, like, you know, there is support out there. So that was really, really nice. And like it was inspiring, you know, to like be around people who, you know, have it worse than I do, but they're like, you know, like, if you need help, like, you can ask for it, it's okay. Like, you don't have to be like a certain, like, it's not like you have to be more disabled to like get help, you know, stuff like that. So that was really great to hear. And then after that, I hung out in the exhibit hall for a while. I went to Fishman because that's the brand I use for my amp, and I asked about like a different amp I was looking at getting, so that was nice. And it's like not that much more expensive than the one I have, so I think it's like $150 more, so I think it's like $800. I'm like, you know what, I can afford that. I can save up for that. So that was really cool. And then I went and hung out at the regional like folk lines table and talked to people from Far West for a little more, because I'm just really excited about the fall and the conference. So this year, I'm, besides folk lines here in New Orleans, I'm going to SWRFA in September, Far West in October, and Farm in October. So last year I went to SURFA and NERFA as well, but it's very expensive to go to all of them. So you know, Far West is going to be cheaper because it's in my area and I don't have to get plane tickets. And then SWRFA, I want a free registration, so I don't have to pay registration for that one, so that's savings. And then Farm I go to every year, and the fact that they have a hotel shuttle means like I don't have to spend money on like Lyft and Uber, and that's really great. So basically, like, for Far West, because I paid registration last year, literally all I'm paying for this time is like hotel. Like, I could actually like not go to the hotel, but it's not worth it to be driving like an hour back and forth each day, especially like after the showcases end at 2 a.m. Like, no, I don't want to get home at 3 and then have to be up and then be back there at like 9. Like, no, I'm not doing that. So that's how today went. I have 2 showcases tonight, one at midnight and one at 2:30 in the morning. And then there are 2 people I'm going to be seeing in between me, or in between my performances. So I'm excited about that. And then tomorrow, I will be going to a panel at 10 a.m. and then I have a class at 11:30, and then an affinity group at 12:30, and then another class at 2, and then there's a reception at 3:15, but I haven't really been going to the receptions, so I'll probably just head back to my room and take a nap, because that's what I did today, just now. Like, I woke up, like, my hair is kind of, because I was sleeping for like 2 hours. But yeah, I just ordered some room service and it was like $50, and I knew I would not like that, but I also need food and I don't want to like walk around by myself, because like yesterday I was with friends and I didn't, you know, like, I felt safer like walking around. Not that New Orleans isn't safe, but like, as a young woman, and I'm also kind of tiny, like I'm a petite person, you know, and it's, you know, it's dark out already, it's 10 p.m. so I'd rather not like venture around by myself. So I just ordered room service, and I've been talking to the camera for a while again. I'm really good at doing that. So I'm gonna wait for my dinner and then do my showcases, and I will get some recordings of the 2 people I'm planning on seeing. Not sure if I'll be able to record myself, we'll see. If anything, I will definitely do it tomorrow night at my last showcase. Like, I will record myself. that's gonna happen. Like, I'm gonna make sure it happens. But okay, I'm gonna stop talking, and I am gonna hate editing this clip because it is like 13 minutes. Oh my goodness. I will talk to you later. Para la historia, para la historia, esta es la revolución. Cuando cantes tus canciones de generales y de libertad, recuerda las soldaderas hermanas que no puedes borrar. Para la historia, para la historia, esta es la revolución.
She taught me about grace and family. You know, should be a place to be seated in the calamity. She told me strength is word is insanity. But once I make it out the trap, oh, what can I be? Well, I'm ready, mama, but you can see me now. I got the world watching cause I'm straight gleaming now. I did good, it's cause she did better. This is not a song, it's a love letter. Yeah. Mama, mama, I'ma be everything you saw in me. True, you were gone, don't get confused, this is not a second song. I've been shining oh so bright, simply cause you raised me right. Yeah, and you gave me so much game, I'm gonna make sure the whole world sing that.
You're somebody's reason to smile. You're somebody's reason to dance the night away. Somebody's memories, somebody's greatest dreams, and somebody's wish upon a star. Oh, no matter the season, you're somebody's reason. Love ain't always easy, love ain't always sweet, love ain't always something you can keep. And I've made it, let me turn out fine. Oh, we came out alright. Oh, Hey y'all, so it is Sunday morning. Well, it's in Folk Alliance terms, it's still Saturday night, but it's 1:46 in the morning on a Sunday. And my flight leaves in about 8 hours. And I'm still up. So I did end up recording my round. So those clips, you know, included me, and they included a couple of people I played with, and it was really awesome. Today was, well, I slept through my alarm, so I missed like all the stuff I planned to go to in the morning. Oops. But I did go to the Afro-Cuban percussion class, and that was very fun. Very, very fun. Also very difficult. Like, wow. Those are, wow. Those patterns were very, very difficult to get. But it was super fun, and I'm really glad I went. Then I went back to my room, chilled for a little bit, and then I had dinner with a friend. And then we came back, and I played my showcase, and now she's practicing for her last one, and I just downloaded like all the clips so far because I ran out of room on the card again. Or actually, it's weird because I checked and I should have enough room, but like for some reason this like freaks out and isn't letting me record very much. So I don't know if I'm gonna record the rest of tonight. I probably won't, because the next two people I'm gonna see, they're already in the vlog. Like, I've seen them already, so so in that case I won't record. But yeah, Saturday was super fun. I probably will vlog a little bit of like going home, but I'm not even sure if I'm gonna go to sleep tonight, because at this point, by the time I'm done seeing the last person I want to see, it's gonna be like 3 a.m. and then I have to get up around 6 or 7, or actually 6, if I want to be checked, if I want to be checking out of the hotel by 8 a.m. so I can be at the airport around 8:30, and then my flight leaves at 10. So I'm either getting like 3 hours of sleep or I'm not getting any sleep at all. We'll see. This was a great conference. I'm really happy I went. Of course, New Orleans is an absolutely magical city, and I definitely will be back to tour and explore a little more. And yeah, this was an awesome opportunity. I'm so happy I, got to do this. I love that I get to travel so much for music. This is really like a dream come true for me. And maybe I'll talk to you in a few hours, or if not, I guess I'll talk to you in the outro. Hey guys, I'm on my MacBook camera because I didn't want to get out my camera and film and then have to, plug it into my laptop and all that fun stuff. But it's been almost 2 weeks since I got back from New Orleans. And I didn't film the day I left because I got like 2 hours of sleep, and I wasn't really rushing, but it was like, what's the point in filming like me just grabbing my stuff and going to the airport and everything. Most of the trip back home was the first leg of the trip was pretty uneventful. So I flew from New Orleans to Vegas, and for some reason, I've been forgetting to put my phone on airplane mode. So, like, occasionally I'll get, like, service, very randomly. And, right as we were, like, touching down and landing in Vegas, my phone just started going off and off and off. And it wasn't, like, they weren't text messages or, like, calls. They were, like, notifications from my news app. And I was just like, did someone die? And it turns out someone had, and it was Kobe. And it was really devastating to see that just unfolding, like getting news notification after news notification. Social media started blowing up. My family, we were all texting each other because even though we're not like huge basketball fans, we all knew who Kobe Bryant was. I mean, how do you not? Like, we're from California, like we know who he is. He's so important to our culture and everything, and it was just so heartbreaking to see this all happen. And I didn't feel right taking out my camera to vlog while like this entire tragedy was unfolding. And I was just trying to just take it all in, and it was a lot. And of course, like when I got home, like my family and I, we were all just really sad about it. Like my brother was a huge Kobe fan, and he's like super devastated over it. I have some friends who are extremely devastated. I'm really sad about the whole situation. It was just, that's such a horrible way to lose your life. And I feel so much for his family and for all the victims involved. It was just a terrible situation. And, I didn't want to vlog that day. It just didn't feel right. But that's why mostly why I didn't vlog. Like, I just didn't want to in the morning. And then, once I got this news, literally as my plane was touching down in Vegas, I was just like, okay, this doesn't feel right. So yeah, and with this all happening, it made me think about like my community, the folk community, my family, my friends, and how, like everyone means so much to me, and we all mean so much to each other, and it's so important to hold your loved ones close. And I know it's a cliche and everyone says it, but it's really, really true. And yeah, I wish I could end this on a slightly happier note. I mean, just, tell everyone you love them, enjoy every minute. I'm really looking forward to Folk Alliance next year. It's going to be in Kansas City, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone again. And I'll be seeing other folk friends at Swerfa, Far West, and Farm in a few months, and I'm really looking forward to that. If you watched this much of the vlog, thank you so much, because this was really long, and I'm really going to try hard to not make these videos so freaking long. I mean, this is like a movie at this point. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.